Terence Hill talks about Bud Spencer. Terence Hill, whose real name is Mario Garatti, was born on March 29, 1939 in Venice, Italy. He is a famous actor, director, and writer, known mainly for his parts in Italian westerns and comedies. Throughout his long career, Hill has become a key figure in the spaghetti western genre, combining memorable characters with his special mix of fun and action. His appearance on screen and unique blue eyes made him easy to recognize and liked by fans all over the world. Hill's career has strongly influenced international cinema, and his life story shows his commitment and growth in the film business. Terence Hill started playing when he was very young. His parents, a German mother and an Italian father, moved the family to Lommack, Germany during World War II. The difficult years of war and its effects helped shape Hill's character and later influenced the strength and determination shown in his parts. As a child, people quickly noticed Hill's good looks and natural ability for performing. He started his acting career in a movie at 12 years old, with a minor role in Vacation with a Gangster, released in 1951. This early experience created a lasting passion for playing. Hill kept acting during his teenage years and was in many Italian pictures. In the 1950s and early 1960s, he worked regularly in Italian films, getting experience and improving his skills. He started by playing minor parts in several movies, but his talent and strong presence on screen helped him become a well-known young Italian actor. During this time, Hill acted in historical and action movies that were popular in Italy. His real success came later in a new type of film that changed his career: spaghetti westerns. In the mid-1960s, Italian directors started making spaghetti westerns. These films are a type of western known for their unique style of violence, dramatic music, and characters who are not strictly good or bad. Terence Hill's life changed significantly when he was chosen to be in the film God Forgives, I Don't, 1967. This western would introduce him to viewers around the world and mark the start of his famous work with actor Bud Spencer. To reach international markets, Hill chose his well-known stage name, which the producers offered to help him be more appealing outside of Italy. Hill became a world star through his partnership with Spencer. They became one of the most loved pairs in movie history. They worked together on more than 20 films, including popular ones like They Call Me Trinity, 1970, and Trinity Is Still My Name, 1971. The Trinity films changed the Western genre by mixing funny, silly moments with classic Western elements. Hill's character in these films is a relaxed and friendly cowboy with great skills, which made him a favorite among viewers. His fun and friendly way of dealing with the genre, Spencer's tough and serious attitude, paired with others, made a powerful team that fans everywhere loved. Even though Hill became famous worldwide as a Western star, he was not just known for that type of film. His list of films shows that he has done many different types of parts, including in action movies, comedies, and dramas. One thing that made Hill stand out from other artists of his time was his skill in moving easily between serious action scenes and funny, light-hearted moments. His unique way of mixing fun and action attracted many people, making his movies enjoyable for those who usually don't like westerns. In the late 1970s and 1980s, Hill took on more comedy parts, which helped him become known as a versatile actor. Films like My Name is Nobody, 1973, where Hill played a mischievous gunslinger opposite the famous Henry Fonda, and Super Fuzz, 1980. It's a funny story about a cop who has superpowers and really knows how to make people laugh with his jokes and funny actions. These films showed that Hill was open to trying different types of movies and styles, while still keeping the key parts of his character that fans loved. Terence Hill, a famous figure in Italian movies, has talked about his close friend and acting partner Bud Spencer in many appearances over the years. The two actors became well known around the world for their parts in action comedy movies, especially for their popular work in the Trinity series, which began with They Call Me Trinity in 1970 and continued with Trinity Is Still My Name in 1971. These films combined humor and action. Hill played the charming, funny hero, and Spencer was the strong, likable partner who often threw punches in a funny way. Hill and Spencer had a friendship that was more than just work. They were also very close personally. The two actors were like brothers, and Hill has freely admitted that Spencer was not only a great friend, but also someone who changed his life, both on and off screen. In many interviews, Hill happily remembers their first meeting and how they had an instant connection on film. He highlights how their different personalities worked well together, making a special connection on screen that viewers loved. Hill's witty and sometimes sarcastic personality balanced well with Spencer's straightforward and serious manner, creating a successful relationship that lasted for many years. When talking about Spencer's death in 2016, Hill expressed strong feelings about losing someone who was not just a coworker but also a close friend. Hill said that Spencer's death created a big emptiness in his life that could never be completely filled. He said their connection was more than just the movies they worked on. They had become like family, sharing both good and bad times, and their friendship had grown into something much deeper than just a work relationship. Hill often talks about their time on set as amazing, with their connection getting stronger after each film they worked on together. Their friendship off-screen was important too. The stars frequently hung out together, shared meals, and enjoyed being with each other. Hill notes that Spencer had a special talent for creating happiness in any setting. His big personality and contagious sense of humor made people laugh easily. Hill has said that even though he and Spencer are famous and successful, they stay humble and are not affected by the perks of being celebrities. In interviews, Hill remembers how they both focused on their work instead of the fame that comes with being a star. They were grateful for the praise they got from fans. Hill says they always kept their friendship strong, even with fame around. He frequently shares stories about their time on set, where they joked around, laughed off small problems, and helped each other during tough parts. Hill says that Spencer was very faithful and always supported him, both at work and during personal challenges. Hill believes their lasting friendship was based on respect, faith, and understanding for each other, and a common idea of what each person is good at and where they struggle. Hill highlights how much Spencer influenced his work when thinking about Spencer's legacy. Hill recognizes that a big part of his success came from working together with others. Spencer's presence in movies added balance and authenticity, and his true nature was clear in every part he took on. Hill often says that their movies wouldn't have done as well without Spencer's special talent for adding humor and warmth to every role he played. Hill thinks their relationship combined comedy and action in a way that hadn't been done much before. The chemistry between them made their works timeless, and people all over the world still love them. Apart from their movies, Hill has frequently talked about how much Spencer has influenced him throughout his life. He has thanked Spencer for teaching him important life lessons, especially about being true to himself and staying humble. Spencer was always kind and giving, which made a big impact on Hill. Hill tries to remember and apply the lessons he learned from his friend who has passed away. Hill shows great respect for Spencer, not only as a performer, but as someone with great spirit. According to Hill, Spencer's legacy is about kindness, humility, and loyalty. Hill tries to uphold these traits in his work and personal life. Since Spencer passed away, Hill has found different ways to remember and respect his friend. He sometimes talks about their experiences in interviews and often thinks about how much Spencer influenced his work. Hill has honored Spencer in personal ways, like through charity work and backing causes that mattered to Spencer during his life. Hill honors Spencer's memory, making sure that everyone will remember their special connection, both in movies and in real life. Terence Hill and Bud Spencer are remembered as a beloved duo in movie history. Hill still talks about his friend with great fondness and warmth, and respect that defined their decades-long relationship. As Hill grew in his career, he started directing and producing films, which increased his impact in the film business. He directed several films, including Lucky Luke in 1991, which is based on a well-known comic book character, and Doc West in 2009, which is a TV drama. His work as a director let him try out new artistic ideas. His pictures were still loved by fans who appreciated his special way of making movies. Even though he has stayed out of the public eye lately, Terence Hill is still an important figure in both European and worldwide movies. He is still famous because many people love his movies, which have become favorites for a lot of fans. Hill's talent for using humor, action, and charm to connect with viewers has made a lasting impact. His impact is evident in the work of today's filmmakers and actors who have been inspired by his mix of different styles. Besides his career achievements, Terence Hill has focused on his family and personal beliefs. He married his wife, Lori Zwickelbauer, who is American with Bavarian roots, in 1967. They stayed together for many years and raised 2 kids, Jess and Ross. The sad death of his son Ross in a car accident in 1990 deeply impacted Hill, causing him to take a short break from acting to spend more time with his family.